Welcome to the Canterbury Workshop Shaker Furniture Series. I'm Joe DeBottis. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to model a tapered leg that is found on many classic period shaker tables. Let's begin by opening the data panel and creating a new project. We'll title it Shaker Furniture Series. Double left-click on the project file, and once it opens, create a new folder and name it Shaker Tables. Now double left-click on this new folder to open it. Then left-click to close the data panel. We'll begin this tutorial by making sure that our units is set to inches. Next, left-click on Create and choose New Component. Name this empty component Tapered Shaker Leg. Then click OK. Next, click on the two-point rectangle icon in the menu bar and then choose the top plane to begin our sketch. Start at the origin and draw a 3/4 by 3/4 inch rectangle. This will be the bottom of the foot of the tapered leg. Next, create an offset plane by clicking on Construct in the menu bar and choosing Offset Plane. Click on the 3/4 by 3/4 inch rectangle that we just created and drag the arrow upwards 2 inches. Then press Enter to complete the action. This creates the bottom of the foot of the tapered leg and will allow us to work with both planes without having to resize our view. We'll change the length of this foot once we complete the taper. Now we'll draw another two-point rectangle on the offset plane. Make sure that the origin is at the bottom left so that this new rectangle will overlap the bottom rectangle as shown. Begin drawing this new rectangle from the origin with each side measuring 1 9/16 inch in size. Rotate the screen slightly upwards so that you can see the two basic rectangles we have created. To complete the taper of the foot, we're going to use the loft method with rails. Draw the fit point splines from the 4 corners of the bottom rectangle to the 4 corners of the top rectangle. Be sure to hit Enter after each spline is drawn, and turn and rotate the sketch as necessary to ensure that each spline is drawn to the corresponding corner of each rectangle. Now click on Create in the menu bar and choose Loft. Click on the bottom rectangle of your first profile, and then click on the upper rectangle as your second profile. Next, click on the rails arrow and make sure New Body is selected. Complete the loft by clicking on OK. Now rotate and orbit the model. As you can see, we now have the basic leg foot with the 2 inside faces tapered and the 2 outside faces untapered or straight. Next, we need to correct the length of this foot from 2 inches to the finished length of 19 inches. Right-click on the offset plane in the timeline and choose Edit Feature. Change the distance to 19 inches and hit OK. Resize the model so that the full tapered foot of the leg is visible. Next, we need to create the upper portion of the leg known as the knee. Make sure that Sketch 2 is selected, and right-click on the upper rectangle sketch to select it. Hit Q to open the Push, Pull, or Extrude menu, and enter 7 inches in the distance entry, and make sure Join is selected in the operation entry. Then click OK. Now resize and rotate the model so that you can see the split of the completed leg. The upper portion, or the knee of the leg, is a straight 7 inches long, while the bottom or foot of the leg is 19 inches long, with tapers on both inside edges. The outside edges of the foot of the leg are straight. Turn off the sketches and the construction plane under the tapered shaker leg component. Then save this completed leg, naming it Basic Shaker Tapered Leg. You'll be able to use this classic leg in many of the shaker table models we will be creating in this series. This ends our tutorial. In our next tutorial, we'll be creating standard aprons and rails for the shaker tables we will be modeling in this series. Follow-on videos will create standard tabletops, both with and without breadboards, dovetail drawers, and drop-leaf wings and sliders for pullouts. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll share this woodworking video series with your friends.